Center, we are ready for our next fight. Making his way to the cage and fighting out of the red corner, it's Ryan Sigsbee.
Ryan Sigsbee's 5'10", 154, 18 years of age. We talked about him, fellas, in the pre-fight show. Coming to us from Newport News, okay? This is his first fight. Now, he is fighting a fighter that is much older than he is, almost by 20 years or so, right? Both of these guys coming in under 155, but this is a debut for Ryan Sigsbee.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, an interesting matchup for him, too, because obviously we know Disciple MMA is a fantastic Muay Thai school. He seems to have that traditional karate background, which, you know, when you learn how to transition that into MMA striking, you could be quite dangerous with it. A lot of those Kaizen guys, I mean, if you've ever trained with Najim Wali, a traditional karate guy who's managed to really turn it into, and now making his professional boxing debut soon, a well-rounded striker. And just being in the game for that long, you know he's got discipline. You know he's going to have the mentality like, all right, I need to learn jiu-jitsu. I need to learn wrestling. The only question I have is, at 18 years old, having come from just a karate background, can he learn all those skills that he needs?
It's just like you said, the biggest thing with those traditional martial arts guys is learning the MMA part of the game, like when it comes to the grappling exchanges and the in-betweens when it comes to the transitions, you know. And like you said, 18, I don't know how much time you have to really develop wrestling, takedown defense, or jiu-jitsu competence.
You know what? I've watched these guys come in at 18 years of age. I'm trying to think back what I was doing at 18 years of age, you know? Like, would I get in here and fight a 32-year-old grown man? Now, I might have done that if I didn't think he was looking.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like a quick hitter. But at 18, I was a, definite tyrant and would not have gotten in the cage.
And Ryan kind of has the frame of an 18-year-old, too. You know, you can kind of tell he's still a little bit young.
All right, let's throw it down to Chris. We get the second introduction. Chris Fuller, take it away.
And his opponent, making his way to the cage and fighting out of the blue corner, it's Abmed Sesay.
Abmed Sesay, 5'7", 154. He's 32 years of age, out of Disciple MMA. He lost his first fight here at CageZilla. He's coming to us out of Sterling, Virginia. You know, Sesay, we've seen before, but, I don't think that he had a bad debut.
No, he didn't have a bad debut. We've also seen him at TCB with success as well. So, he's well-rounded. He's dedicated himself. And again, Disciple knows how to produce guys. They know how to level up talent. And, to Sadiq's point, Sesay does have like a man's body, right? He's 32 years old. And there's this weird thing where the younger guys usually, they have, explosiveness for days. Their cardio is unbelievable. They recover like superhumans. But they don't have that grit and that man strength yet that you find into your late 20s, early 30s.
Did you guys get that? I didn't. When was that? When is that coming?
Years and years of labor.
Yeah. If you keep on growing, you'll get there.
I'm working on it, right?
Yeah.
Puberty's around the corner, fellas.
Yeah. But and Sadiq, how old are you? If you don't.
29.
You're 29. So have you noticed a significant difference in the last 3-4 years?
Yes, 100%. And it's one of those things when they talk about your athletic prime, you kind of feel it starting to happen. It's like, okay, I'm starting to feel a lot stronger. It's not even necessarily stronger. It's like static strength. It's like you're able to hold things in place easier than before.
Right. It's funny you say that because when you hear people talking about NFL athletes or NBA athletes and they're like, well, he's kind of getting old. He's 30. Well, when I was 30, I felt like I was in the best shape of my entire life.
Exactly.
Right? I was like, when I thought I was in shape at 25, I wasn't. Between 30 and 40, I was ready to rock.
It's one of those things, too. We're starting to find out now with mixed martial arts, the average UFC champ is around 32, 33, you know? So it's one of those things where we're learning more and more about the sport.
All right, let's throw down to Chris Fuller and get some official introductions. Chris.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 3-minute rounds in the CageZilla Amateur Lightweight Division. It is brought to you by our friends at Freedom Bail Bonds of Fairfax, Virginia. Everybody loves freedom. And Mahana Fresh. Positively fresh and positively delicious. And now, starting out, fighting out of the red corner, standing 5'10" and weighing in at 154 pounds, fighting out of Axum Martial Arts, it's Ryan Sigsbee. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, standing 5'7" and weighing in at 154 pounds, fighting out of Disciple MMA, it's Abmed Sesay. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the CageZilla lightweight division. It is brought to you by our friends at Freedom Bail Bonds and Mahana Fresh, and your referee is Adam Sawyer.
Adam Sawyer will have the referee duties for bout number 2 here. It's scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds as we get Chris out of the cage and all locked up and ready to go. You know, it says that Ryan, excuse me, it says that Sesay is almost 3-4 inches smaller. I don't see that, fellas.
Not at all. He actually looks taller.
Yeah, this might be one of those things where Jeff's new fighter registration profile is going to go a long way to correct it.
Yeah. You know, we're not standing there with the measuring tape, but, you know, ooh.
Oh, nice.
Oof.
Hey, I'll tell you
there.
what, Ryan definitely looks composed when it comes to striking. Now we get to see what his ground game looks like from bottom. And we was literally just talking about going to deep half and MMA, and now it's happening right now.
He's using a lot of muscle, but he's
Future.
He's got to get off that left knee.
Yeah. This is one of those positions where when you're doing grappling only, it doesn't hurt that bad. But when, that's a deep guillotine.
Oh, it's in there.
That is a deep guillotine.
It's in there.
That is a deep guillotine.
That's in there. I don't know if Ryan can get off of that.
That is a deep guillotine.
That is in there, CD.
And he's not fighting it with the hands.
No, not at all.
He's done. He's passed out. Adam needs to get him.
Hey, check his hands.
Sawyer needs to get him. That's it. I mean, how much longer are we going?
Yeah.
Wow.
And what we saw right there was just a lack of knowing what to do, you know. He didn't fight at all with his hands, and when he was stuck in the guillotine, he went for a takedown, and he didn't switch sides to try to get on the proper side to be out of the guillotine choke.
Yeah, we need to get that mouth guard out. Somebody needs to get down there and wake my guy up here.
Yeah, it's just the blood getting back.
Oh,
to
there
his
we
head,
go.
You know, it's going to come back soon.
All right.
Yeah, you know, one of the things, too, I was interested in was Sesay only was using one arm. He hadn't really attached that second arm until the very end.
And here you have it right here, as you see it.
Yeah.
But Sadiq called it, right? No arms, right?
Yeah, there was a lot of time to fight off the choke. You know, the hands was not connected for a good 10-15 seconds in the beginning.
Yeah, and you know, the other thing I'll tell you is he wasn't out initially, but he still had his hands low. And I don't know if he was thinking he was going to be able to press out of it.
No.
But
hey, but that's it. That's what we're here for, man. It's the amateurs. This is experience. That is very well deserved. And a heck of a highlight coming from Sesay.
Wow, that was something else. Very quick. Great job by Abmed Sesay here this evening. Coming to us from Disciple MMA. I mean, those Disciple guys.
yeah, and you see the concerned parents there of Ryan Sigsbee. You know,
Yeah.
young guy. He looked good, man. His striking looked good.
You know, man, his
yes.
strikes looks fantastic in the first 30 seconds.
He looked really good. You know, he looked composed. He looked like he knew what he was doing. It's just a little bit of technical errors when it came to the ground game.
All right, looks like Chris has the card. We'll throw it down to Chris Fuller, and Adam has both fighters. Take it away, Chris.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Adam Sawyer has called a stop to the action 59 seconds into the very first round. For your winner, by guillotine choke, out of the blue corner, it's Abmed Sesay.
Abmed Sesay comes away with a big win tonight. That'll take him to 1-1 here in CageZilla. What a great job. Plus, we'll get a chance to see him later on in some TCB events. When we come back, we still got more fights coming up here at CageZilla 72, live from the Salisbury Center.